Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your WWE, SmackDown, and NXT Level Up Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 1461 of the show. And ladies and gentlemen, before I get started on talk about what happened last night on SmackDown, because today is June the 8th, 2024, I'm very pleased to tell you that I'm only 5 subscribers away from 300. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to me, including Brownie14. Thank you for subscribing to me. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy my videos. Hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope everyone has a lot of fun. As you know, my channel, like I said, for 2 years, I've been doing this channel. And as you know, I've been YouTubing since 2011. This channel, Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, has surpassed the TPL era Basement Archives 1 channel that I did. I changed the name a little bit. Originally was known as the People's Lima. But in subscriber count, it has surpassed my first channel. So I'm very, very pleased as punch. I'm very happy about that. And you know what? We're going to keep going. Like I said, my goal is to get 300 subscribers by the end of the year. We're halfway through the year. Forgive my appearance a little bit. I will be shaving this 5 o'clock shadow very, very soon. Yes, I look old. That's why I like to shave sometimes, Anyways, it is Saturday, so I'm home from work. I've been home from work for a while now. Just relaxing, watching some old school wrestling from the early 90s, mainly 91, and especially in the WWE. A lot of things have changed since then. It's amazing. So and I want to send out a get well wish to Cypress TV, aka Thomas Willis, a good friend of mine, friend of the channel, friend of the show. He's recuperating from jaw surgery, and I want to give a shenanigans salute to Mr. Thomas Willis. Thank you, Tom, for your support, Thomas. And get well, get some rest, have some fun. Just chill. Don't say a word. Just you can text all you want, but relax, my brother. Relax. Relax. And he got the Chayton Long look too. Poor guy. Yeah, I like roasting Chayton. He's funny. Anyways, let's talk about what happened last night on SmackDown, shall we? And NXT Level Up. The Bloodline decided to kick off SmackDown, and as you know, Tonga Loa is now anointed as the new member of the Bloodline. And also, Tama Tonga is now the right-hand man of Solo Sikoa. Now, my good friend Jordy Scout brought up an interesting point in the Clean Chat on Facebook, and I've been roasting him about, Logan Paul and whatnot. I'll get to him in just a moment. He said that Solo Sikoa is a usurper. You know something? That brings me to an interesting question. What if The Rock or Roman Reigns is not behind this new bloodline? Could it be Solo Sikoa actually usurping both The Rock and Roman Reigns? That's something. And if that's the case, this could make the most interesting thing about the bloodline. It's going to be most. I can see The Rock never took part in a War Games matchup. So this could be very interesting if it comes to that later on in the year. We're halfway through this year already. Let me tell you, it's been a lot of fun. Seeing this bloodline storyline, you never know what's going to happen. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens, Paul Heyman's informed Solo Sikoa that Kevin Owens was looking for him. Kevin Owens comes to the ring, starts fighting the bloodline by himself. As he was getting triple teamed, here comes the Street Profits along with B-Fab to even the score. And the bloodline does a little retreat, but Solo Sikoa goes, "Where are you going?" Confronts Paul Heyman and says, "I want you to go to Aldis' office, make this thing a 6-man tag." And so Paul Heyman was like nervous and going, "Yeah, I think Paul Heyman is going to try to find some way to escape this bloodline and try to find Roman Reigns." So there's that. Earlier today, Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae did talk to Nick Aldis about having a tag team matchup against the tag team champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I think I have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, the names mixed up. So Nick Aldis made it a non-title matchup. And And the other two teams, Albert Fire and Isla Dawn, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark show up during the matchup. But then after the matchup, which Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill won, they attacked the champs. But then both contending teams start fighting each other. Then the champs do fight back, and so a little bit more on that situation. Meanwhile, Nick Aldis, Cody Rhodes was in a ticked off mood, as he should be after what happened. What happened last Friday, as you know, AJ Styles was about to do a retirement speech, but then duped Cody Rhodes, set him up, and attacked him. Nick Aldis says, "Hey, listen, you gotta calm down. I know he played me too. He played me too." So he goes, and he says that somebody's gonna hurt something. And Cody Rhodes was angry. He was angry. I don't blame Cody Rhodes. Meanwhile, Sarah Schreiber, who's filling in for Kayla Braxton because Kayla Braxton's attending a wedding. I believe her sister wedding. I saw her change her name to Kayla Becker, back to Kayla Becker on X. I thought she got released by the W. I like Kayla Braxton. I love her. She's gorgeous. I don't know what is up. Anyways, so I said, okay, never mind. I thought you were gone from the WWE. So there's that. So Sarah Schreiber interviewed Apollo Crews, and even though he lost to Andrade, he's about to get back on his feet again. He was supposed to face Angel Garza in a one-on-one matchup, but instead him and Roberto Carrillo, along with Santos Escobar and Lecter Lopez, jumped Crews, and security Nick Aldis trying to get him out of there, and then LA Knight says, "Hey, where's Logan?" Talks to Aldis, "Hey, where's Logan Paul?" And then Carmelo Hayes interrupts Knight. He says, "Well, guess what? I lost one match. I can get another matchup. You guys are gonna go at it one-on-one." LA Knight wanted to shut up Carmelo Hayes. Meanwhile, a matchup that's been a little bit of history. Johnny Gargano went one-on-one with Grayson Waller, and Grayson Waller did end up winning the matchup after Austin Theory took the bullet for him. Nick Aldis brings security to Rhodes. He said, just in case, I don't want anything to get out of hand. And Cody Rhodes was not very pleased, right? So AJ Styles and the Good Brothers arrive at the arena. Security's trying to separate them, but then Rhodes thought better of it. And he goes, you know what? In his back of his mind, he decided to walk away, but he decided to head to the ring. He calls out AJ Styles. AJ Styles shows up, and he goes, and so AJ Styles says, "I want to challenge you again for the championship." Is this what it's all about? Fine, but you know what? I'm gonna make it a matchup, or make you say the two words that you should have said last week. I quit. So this ends up going to be an I quit match for the WWE title at Clash of the Castle. Gonna be fun. So, and then he tried to get by security to get to Styles, but Nick Aldis did stop him. But then Byron Saxton interviewed Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. They said Nick Aldis had this great idea. They said a triple threat match for the women's tag team titles at Clash of the Castle. It'll be the All Scotland team of Albert Fire and Isla Dawn, along with Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark to challenge the champions. So this is a huge opportunity for the ladies from Scotland to try to win the women's tag team titles on their home turf. We shall see what happens. And so LA Knight went one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes, and LA Knight did win the match to give him that momentum to see if he can get a potential United States title match against Logan Paul. More on that guy. Tiffany Stratton talks to Nia Jax, and since you're the queen of the ring, I'm the princess of the ring. I'll tell you what, if you need anything, I got you back. And Nia Jax is like, whatever. So, and she goes, poodles. Meanwhile, Bayley addresses the Louisville crowd because they weren't. Actually, no way. Meechin confronts Nia Jax and throws a drink at her face. Both women fight. The security was celebrated both of them. But that leads to a match next week. Is Mi Chin. She could walk in that match as the NXT Women's North American Champion. The question is, if she wins that title, I picked her to win it because I think it was a veteran advantage. Will she defend that title against the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax, next week? Well, we shall see. Meanwhile, Bayley addresses the Louisville crowd, and she's got a title match at Clash at the Castle as she defends her title against Piper Niven, who also is from Scotland, by the way, because Clash at the Castle takes place in Scotland. And so Bayley says, I know how it feels. I lost in my hometown. But Chelsea Green keeps doing a lot of this. What do I want to put up with? A Logan Paul promo or Chelsea Green? I'd rather put up with Chelsea Green. That's my personal opinion. And Chelsea Green, she don't really know. She looks like Pauline from Donkey Kong. Remember Pauline? On the body Pauline from Super Mario Odyssey? So Piper Niven is determined to beat. Piper Niven says she's determined to beat Bayley for that championship. Meanwhile, Logan Paul responds to LA Knight. I'm at a Tetris tournament, and you're not worthy. I'm like, what? I'm like, Logan Paul. Now, this is where Jordan and I almost got into a row here when I call, because when I called him out to be contradicting yesterday, he was upset about that. I did apologize. But what I was trying to say is I want to insult Logan Paul. I don't care if it's... I don't care if I have to say the same thing. I'd rather be my insults than be offensive, personal, and just... I want to be... It's an old school heckling thing. It's not, I don't like taking it too personal. I don't want to, be vulgar and mean. I want to call him a Beavis-looking butthead because it's funny. That's what I want to call him, a Beavis-looking butthead. That's what he looks like. It looks like if you put the DNAs of Bryce Harper, Ryan Gosling, and Beavis and put them in a blender and with some poop in it, there comes Logan Paul. And Logan Paul, go suck helium. That's what you need to do. And not only that, though, I am very, very surprised that they decided not to put him in a feud with Shinsuke Nakamura. After the stunt that he pulled in Japan, I would be very, very happy to see Shinsuke Nakamura kick the man's head off with his Kinshasa. I mean, I want to see Kairi Sane do an elbow, insane elbow right in his nads. That's what I want to see. He disrespected Japan, man. That's why I don't like Logan Paul. He's not cool. And I'll tell you one thing right now. He's a goof. Yeah, Logan Paul is a goof. He looks like a goof. He acts like a goof. Oh, drink my prime. Yeah. Well, unless it's orange, I ain't drinking it. I like orange stuff. Anyways. Orange Gatorade tastes better. Anyways. Naomi decided to talk to Nick Aldis and then confronts Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Chelsea Green's been running her mouth about Naomi. And Naomi says, you keep my name out of your mouth. There you go, Naomi. About time you stood up. So, 6-man tag match. Kevin Owens and Street Profits versus the Bloodline. And Owens and the Profits didn't win that matchup by disqualification because Solo Sikoa decided to bring in a steel chair and both teams decided to continue to brawl after the match. I wouldn't be surprised if another street fight happens in Clash of the Castle, and hopefully that's probably where you see Jacob fought too if he's able to travel. So, NXT level up. Tank Ledger went one-on-one with Tavion Heights. Tank Ledger ended up winning that matchup. Sarah Schreiber interviewed our former guest of Rant and Rave. She once known as Maddie Renkowski, but she's Ren Sinclair. And Ren Sinclair went one-on-one with Adriana Rizzo. And Ren Sinclair went one-on-one with Adriana Rizzo. Rizzo won the matchup. They had a good sportsmanship, and they're teaching her how to do this. It's like this, Ren. It's like this. You'll forget about it. You'll forget about it. You talking to me? Eh? You talking to me? Hey, Logan Paul ain't talking to me. Why? Because Logan Paul has got that poofy hair. You're talking about frizzy hair. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing right now. I hope Logan Paul wakes up with frizzy hair out to here. You know what I mean? Anyways. The main event in a tag team match of Chase U represented by Duke Hudson and Riley Osborne to take on Drake Moreau and Big Body Javier Bernal. And Hudson and Osborne ended up winning the matchup. So that is it. That is all the time we have on the show for episode 1461 SmackDown NXT Level Up for June the 7th, 2024. Well, Battleground is tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow. I'm looking forward to see what happens. And to conclude this video, Logan Paul is a Beavis-looking butthead. I'm making it my thing from now on. Logan Paul is a Beavis-looking butthead. I don't care if I have to repeat the insult until Logan Paul realizes he needs to change his look. I'm telling you, like I say, if you put the DNAs of Bryce Harper, Ryan Gosling, and Beavis and put some crap in it, there it goes. Here comes Logan Paul. So that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1004. Next episode, we'll talk about what happened on AEW Rampage last night. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.